Hi, Bill Kern. Learn with Bill Kern is my tag name. That's how you can get on YouTube. Learn with Bill Kern. So today we're going to do a winter snow. Yeah, we're going to paint snow in the wintertime. And we're going to do several layers, and you'll find your way nice and easy. The first one, we're just going to mark and place everything that we need to place in the background, because then we'll start to layer on top of that. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the winter scene. That's what we're going to call this. Maybe
winter snow.
Oh, winter snow. That's right. Thank you, Natalie.
You're welcome.
I have my brains behind me, Natalie. She's the director. She films it, and then she gets everything magically on YouTube.
Oh,
I don't know how she does all that.
thank you, Bill.
If it was up to me, I'd be sitting here just talking to myself, and these paintings would never get out anywhere. But welcome here, and this is what we're going to do. Don't get so scared now. It's not so bad, and we're going to do layers and layers. For example, today, so you can see underneath there's a tan yellow color, and then on top is blue and white, which shows snow. It shows piles of snow there, and you can tell that this is snow. I'm going to do my own version. It'll never be exactly like that, but it'll be a lot like that. So we have almost half the painting is snow, and sort of half, because it's like this, more or less. It goes on an angle. And we have more or less half the painting is up there. Behind the trees is this blue, okay? And I noticed down here, there's some yellow mixed in, and we'll do that also. So we're gonna do the background and the background here. The background here is a sort of a yellowish, grayish color. You can see how, and then on top of it, we have the nice combination of the blues. So we won't be doing maybe a few of these blues will do just for fun, but mainly we're going to do the yellow, tan, quiet little background on the ground. And in the air, this is the up in the air, we'll do this very light blue, and we're going to throw a little bit of that tan around here also. And we're going to be actually building the house. We'll start it, and you're going to see that this isn't that difficult, the first layer. Okay, so here we go. Let's just do, and I'm gonna, because we're doing mainly background here and background there, I'm gonna use a fairly big, wide brush. And we'll go from there. I see also I can use this brush to start there, and I can do like this, all yellow, and then I can lift it up there so that I build this part of the house just using this brush. So I can use this to start here, to start there in the back, and even the house. Okay, so he's the star of the day, this guy here. Oh, all right, so here we go. So let me wet the brush, and let me take a mixture of this tan And we're going to place it right out here on the, this is a glass. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that part, Natalie. This is glass. I found a piece of glass that dropped right inside this tray. You can get these at any art store, this tray that has the cover. And it keeps everything preserved if you keep spritzing it with water. But I found a piece of glass, and then I can scrape or clean up everything, and so the glass is just a great addition that I was able to do. So right now I'm going to take some yellow and that color. I'm looking for a background for the land. It's quite a light color, so I'm going to take some of this cream also. Let's see what we got here. I'm sort of okay not mixing it perfectly because I can even mix it on the canvas. So it starts up here about 1/3, and then maybe that's 2/3. But I notice it is going slightly up. Okay, so this is more or less where I'll be starting here. Okay, well, that's pretty dark. So we're gonna have to take a lot more lighter color and mix it in. And yeah, that's better. I'll mix in a few colors, but for now, let's see. It's a slight grade going up. And right here is the highest point, more or less. And it's sort of like the highest point is right there. It's like, I would say, close to like the middle of the painting, more or less. And then it goes down a little bit. All I'm doing is I'm doing my sketching with paint. A lot of people I've mentioned in the past, they do a whole pencil sketch, or they use a certain thing and they do an entire sketch. It's a lot of work, and I don't bother with sketching. I just do the painting right away. Get right to it. Okay, so this is mixed with gray and brown. It's a let's see if I can. I'm going to put that right here for now. So this color, yeah, it's pretty light. And it won't take me long to cover this. There's a little bit of yellow in there too. And a lot more lightness. I'm just throwing colors around. Most of this will not be seen because we're going to be putting a lot of snow. It'll be breaking through. You can see it breaks through here and there. That's all. We just want to do the first layer. And so far, how you doing there? It's not too hard. I'm just throwing stuff around. Maybe someday, as I paint, I could even be talking to people and they're telling me what they're doing. Can you imagine? We might be crazy if 10 different little artists out there are
Painting
talking
party.
at the same time. I don't know how well I can handle that, but anyhow,
We're having a virtual...
right now it's just me yapping away, and so all I'm doing is
virtual painting party.
let me get a little bit more And let's put some more white. Okay. So it's sort of a warm color. Now, if there's a few little things that are brighter there, well, later I can always punch it in, you know. I don't have to try to go there. I'm just giving a nice sort of tan background. And as I said, 89% of this will be covered. All right, so let's see if I got that. I think this slope is a little dramatic. I think I want to go out here more. Yeah. Okay. Boom. So that's the background of the land. And now I'm just going to I want to just splotchy her a little bit, just because I like breaking it up a little bit. Okay. Now, let's do the blue sky. I gotta wash the brush. And this is gonna be a very whitish blue. All right, I'll copy it here and bring it down. Then I see this little yellow in the background, but that I can do with a small brush and just poke it around later. All right, let's take blue. Put it out here with a lot of white. And this over there is my clear gel that I like to use as a, instead of using water to dilute things, I use the gel because it has adhesive properties in it. If you dilute paint too much with water, you lose the ability for the paint to stick as well. So let's see. Okay, so I need to go back and put just clear gel. Ah, look at that. That's a little bright. So we need to dilute it more. And let's move it around. And if I keep, we might have enough blue right now just to, yeah. I don't think I need any more. What do you think, Natalie? It's,
Looks like you're doing it.
yeah. I saved a lot of paint. So the background, we're using the canvas that already has a gesso background. Most of the canvases I buy are in packages at craft stores, like Michael's is the one here in Medford, Oregon, which is just above Ashland. And I think Michael's is a chain, but I'm not sure how far it goes around the country. But there's plenty of craft stores that sell canvases already in different sizes, like this is a 12 by 12. And they're reasonable, and they're already have a coat or a couple coats of gesso. So you buy them and you're ready to just paint. You don't have to do all the gesso work. I like things that are easy, and I try to paint things that are easy and not difficult. So we've captured pretty much the sky. It's pretty close for our purposes because most of the sky is going to be in the background. There's just one little area where it actually shows right over there, and the rest is pretty much taken care of. So I'm stroking the brush different ways and very lightly so that, boom, okay, our paint canvas is 100% covered already. Now let's do the house. Okay?
Let's do it.
So, all right, I have to wash the brush again. Get all that blue out of there. And I'm gonna work fairly thickly and get a base color of. All right, so here I am. I'm gonna take a lot of the water out of the brush, and I'll take this color as the base color, which means later I'll be doing more colorations in all of that. So it comes out not quite to the center. I would say about like there. And it comes right here. And I'm going back to the same area, taking more paint, and I'm going up. So that house is longer than my house, sitting back a little bit. I can make it a little longer here. I think I'm going to make it a little longer there. That's getting pretty long. We don't have to make the exact same house, you know. But so that's not bad. I think my angle here is a little dramatic. Let's make it not quite. Okay. So there is that part of the house. I'm going to do a little bit of that, which is that part. Okay, I'll take this brush and I'm going to take a blue and white and this one goes right to the middle, right over there. Okay, let's put this right out there. Just, you see, you want a couple of them to be a marker. And there's one that comes out and then wiggles. Starts about there. Boom. All right. Let's show I can turn the brush and change the and then we got a couple coming like that, like this. All right, so let's do something up near the house that we're going to really do a number on. We'll spend a lot of time on the next episode doing the house, and maybe I'll throw in that main tree. Right now, I'm going to show you snow banks. Okay, chop, 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 chop. So, so you can do what I'm doing, bang, bang, bang. It's just showing some activity of some snow. There's the beginning of a house. For example, before we end, I'm going to do a little bit of black. I will need to do I'm going to do that. I'm using this type of a brush, a little one, that and you don't have, we're doing a painting, so it doesn't have to be so careful. All right. For example, mine looks a little fatter than that one, which means in the next episode I can paint the yellow a little more, or I can just bring it a little bit longer. Bring it down longer. Like that. Next episode, we'll put in a window. And we'll put a roof on. Okay, I would say that's a wrap now for layer number 1. Winter snow.
Thanks for watching. Okay guys, I also wanted to mention that this incredible painting is by the artist Stanislav Zhukovsky. I'm sure I butchered that pronunciation, but I will write his name below so you can look up his work. We love him. He's amazing. So here we go. Thank you, Stanislav.